Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me put this on.
Yeesh.
Hey YouTube, it's Red Steel 21.
And the Survivor 1243.
Yes, we've got the Survivor here right now, and we are actually going to film a Fallout commentary video today for you guys. I decided to put on my NCR Ranger armor, which it's not complete. As you can see, I've got a substitute brown leather coat on right now. But today we are just going to be talking about mostly Fallout 4 and what our expectations are for that, and what practically we want done with it. So, and we might show off a few of our props here and there. So, Codster, what are your main expectations for Fallout 4?
Hmm. The guns. Mainly the guns. I'd like to see what they'll bring to the table.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely. Well, I hope they use the
That Skyrim
probably
system.
the Unreal Engine, or they use the Skyrim engine that they used, and I want them to use that. I want them to use the Dishonored detecting kind of. If you're hiding behind a wall and you make a noise, like the people are like, "What's that?" And they look around for you.
I would like
Uh,
that. I
yeah,
would
that would be
seriously like
awesome.
that. I like to
What
feel
would be
like.
really what would be really cool is if you shoot an enemy, um, basically it creates a bullet hole in them, like a literal bullet hole, and you can see them, and they like actually get affected by that. More realistic killing, as well as player strength. Like level 1, if you get shot once, you'll bleed out if you don't go to a doctor within hours. You know what I'm saying? That would be a very
Or
creative
use like a
way.
doctor's bag to like lessen the pain and like extend that time.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. That would be really cool. And also, they should make it automatically like hardcore mode, where ammo does weigh something. They need to make it a little bit more realistic than.
Well, I mean, they should keep that mode in the hardcore mode, and then like, like real life mode or something, like a real life mode, like with all that
Exactly.
stuff you said.
They should have classic Fallout mode, and then they should have
Yeah,
real life.
yeah, classic
Which
hardcore real.
right. That would be great.
I would like that. I mean,
It's too bad the guy died in 2009 who made the Fallout series. That really sucks. Who not really made the Fallout series, but made the Fallout 3 version of it, working with ZeniMax and Black Isle and stuff like that. You know,
yeah.
it's too bad. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much my expectation. A little bit better graphic system. They can use the same one as Fallout New Vegas, but kind of advance it a little bit so it's more like Crisis. Like
Yeah.
really crisp, amazing quality.
Or do it like they do have it in like Halo Combat Evolved, that new like recent edition. Where,
Right,
like you can
right,
switch between the classic graphics and then the detailed ones.
exactly. That would be great.
That would be nice.
Um, I hope the story still involves the Brotherhood of Steel, like their major thing, like they did in Fallout 3, because they are all over. And in Fallout New Vegas, they tried to make it look like they were remnants, and there were barely any of them left over. And I hope they still keep the Brotherhood Enclave kind of battle between each other to take rule over the Capital Wasteland. Not Capital Wasteland, just the Wasteland in general.
Yeah. Oh, well, don't forget, New Vegas took place like years after Fallout 3, so shit can happen. A lot of crap can happen during the few years that we missed.
Right. The multiple locations I wanted to in one of these places definitely either Texas, that's one of them. Uh, New York, that would be really cool. And probably one of the northern states, like Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, somewhere like that. Because actually in Fallout New Vegas, the courier has a son with a woman, and the woman lives in Montana. So you could really tie it into that story if you wanted it to. Or that I think what would be really cool
Or have
is
like a character in that way saying like the mother died. I knew a person named the courier, and I'm his son, and blah blah blah, and
and
maybe becomes a companion.
what would be really cool is they take the data from your Fallout 3 off your hard drive or whatever system storage, and they connect it with Fallout 4. So the story from Fallout 3 and the story from Fallout 4 can connect with each other. And it takes the player model you had from Fallout 3, and it makes your player model and him meet each other. Now,
Oh, now
and you get
that sounds badass as hell.
and you get to choose what voice you want your player model to have.
So it'd be like automatically, you would automatically get like a CPU.
Right.
Ah,
Like you can
that
control,
would be a good start.
and he could be your companion.
I thought like with all the rumors and stuff, I would like to see like in New Orleans, Massachusetts, maybe Chicago, if they can actually somehow get like a Chicago feeling in there. So I would like to see Chicago.
Right, Chicago would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago would be really interesting. For Boston,
Yeah, Boston, where all the
Boston.
freaking cyborg slaves are.
Yeah, or they could do the Northern Commonwealth, which would be really cool. Also, I think that they should go back to making huge collector's edition where you get the Pit Boy and
You mean, yeah,
Pop
like
Ants.
survival edition. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like.
definitely.
I would like to see that.
It would be really awesome if in Fallout 4 they gave you the option of, like, you start out the game without a Pip-Boy. And then you have to go to a vault and find one. Because it's made by Vault Tech and Robco. They nammed together to make this thing. But you could choose between the Pip-Boy 2000, Pip-Boy 2500, and Pip-Boy 3000, and all the models.
So basically, the 3 models that we all know.
Right.
Wow.
That would be really cool. You could choose between that. That would appeal to all of the new Fallout fans or
The classic ones.
The classic ones.
Yeah. Or you have to go like when you start the game, you have to go to like either 3 different areas. You go to a vault to get the Pip-Boy 3000. You gotta go like this place to get the 2000, and another place to get the 2500. And then
Right.
like you get attacked, and so you gotta find like also weapons in there.
I think it would be really cool if they made a DLC where it tied into the first Fallout or the second Fallout, and you have to do the same mission you start out doing.
Finding the water chip.
Which would be really cool.
Or I'd like to see like a side mission like that, or like you could probably be like one of the parts of the main quest. Like
Right.
you have to help a vault thrive.
They should do a really cool Easter eggs, like from Fallout 3 or New Vegas or something.
They should include a lot of Easter eggs from past Fallout games.
Yeah, there have been in New Vegas. They had the engineer from Team Fortress games, and they had
Really?
him. Yeah, he was the guy at the front of Sloan, outside of
Sloan?
Good Springs. The first guy you meet, besides his face, he's got the helmet on, he's got the goggles, and he's got the wrench.
You mean the guy that is sitting out like near the bar?
Yeah. No, not near the bar. Right when you enter the city, the old guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never saw him.
Yeah, it's an interesting Easter egg.
Huh.
What else are you expecting?
A good story, I guess.
A good story. That's what it needs.
Guns and a good story.
Yeah. Guns and a good story.
Like,
I think a gun that they should also still have is the Fat Man. They have to keep that in all Fallout games. All new Fallout games, at least.
Fat Man and the 10mm pistol. Those are like the most two iconic weapons in Fallout.
Yeah, exactly. Graphics-wise, I think Fallout 3 and New Vegas were
Actually, I think what would appeal to like some of the classic gamers, 3D models of the Fallout like 1 weapons, like Fallout 1 and 2, like all those models. I mean, they are pretty much guns we would use like in modern day, but it would be nice to see like some 3-dimensional versions.
Right. Yeah, it would be
Like
really
throw
nice.
some of those into the mix, or have it like a DLC where you find like an armory of some kind, and like it has all the guns from like Fallout's 1 to New Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, all shoved in there. And it's like, wow.
Or they should do what the Elder Scrolls Online is doing, and they should make it where you can get to the border of one state, and then it says, would you like to travel to this place? And you click yes, the screen goes black, and you're there.
Oh.
Now that would be cool. Or if they made it so the Brotherhood of Steel, this would be a good story. I actually thought of this the other day. If the Brotherhood of Steel activated a train line and fixed it up that goes all the way across to the various places.
Oh my god, that would be cool.
And then you get on the train, the screen goes black, and then you're there.
Or like, I don't know, maybe you find a car in the wasteland, you fix it up, and then you can use that car to travel to the different areas, and then it would be like a cutscene where you're driving through the wasteland.
Right, and that's where you can meet up with the Lone Wanderer from the first one. Like, you meet him in his Megaton house or wherever you had him off of your data on your original Xbox. And you meet him there. You go to the Tenpenny Tower or wherever he's living, Rivet City, if he's staying in a hotel.
Or, like, you can give him, or you can have, like, an option where, like, maybe as, like, a really late Fallout 3 DLC, like, you could actually have him set up a location for, like, a permanent house.
Right.
Like, he builds a house from scratch, and then he lives in that house, and then that could be permanent, like, transfer over.
Right. So, what Codster wearing is right now, he's wearing a vault suit that he made.
Vault 115, baby.
Vault 101 jumpsuit.
Not 101.
Not 101, what is it?
115.
115, there you go.
Yeah,
it's a 115 jumpsuit. And I am actually wearing my NCR Ranger chest piece right now, which I am pretty soon going to get the full jumpsuit for it. I mean, not the jumpsuit, the trench coat, or duster. And here's the chest piece for that. I made the stencils for that. And then you saw the helmet in the beginning right here. So yeah, we're wearing those. Oh yeah, there's your 10mm pistol.
Chinese pistol.
Your Chinese pistol, yeah.
Yeah.
Chinese pistol. Speaking of weapons, I'm gonna go get the Fat Man.
Oh yeah! And viewers, I actually took a step further with my costume, and I actually developed a backstory to my costume, which you can see on my DeviantArt page, which I will put in a link on my video. So you can read the bio. I do keep posting, like, holy shit. That's impressive the 5th time I've seen it. Ha!
Got the warning sign right there.
Yeah, buddy.
That.
Out of wood, cardboard,
Wouldn't you just be scared so much if someone pointed this thing at you?
If I had some, like, armor-piercing rounds, I would whip out, like, a pistol or something, aim it at the nuke, shoot it, and he'll just explode. Like, all will be left is his legs. And maybe a little chunk of body.
Got this, man. Here's the 10mm pistol. Yeah. So, is let's also talk about right now what's going to happen soon with our channels.
Oh shit.
Because I am actually going to make pretty soon a Fallout game logic video. And it will be Fallout 3, and it will also be New Vegas. Of course, I'm going to wear the NCR Ranger armor in that. I'm also making a Dishonored fan film, if you watch my other videos. Yeah. So there's a lot coming up. Yeah. So do you have your Pip-Boy?
No, I do not.
You don't?
I am currently working on a second Pip-Boy. One that's easier to actually move around with my wrist. Because the one I currently use is a cold cast of one.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
Yeah. It's straight up from the clock.
Yeah, so I think this talk was great. It will definitely be much better in the future with all of our other, talking back and forth, because I think in the next one, what we should do is we should also we should have some where one of us is playing Fallout and we do a screen share.
That would be good.
And then we both commentate on what we're playing, on what I'm or you're playing.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get new copies of those games because mine are like a little shot, so I'm probably going to have to get new copies.
Right.
But it would be nice to play some New Vegas and Fallout 3 over again. Get the little feel.
Yeah. Well, YouTube, we're going to wrap this video up right now. There will definitely be a better version of this first thing that we're doing. We just wanted to get this done tonight. So this is just our first kind of test video that we will be uploading. So
Episode 0!
Episode 0, yeah. Episode 0.
I drink to that!
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nuka-Cola.
I hate those victory tastes.
Radiation poisoning.
Ugh.
Actually got an empty Quantum right behind me, so...
It's better than drinking Nuka-Cola Yellow. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Victory actually tastes better than Nuka-Cola Yellow.
Yeah. Well, YouTube, thank you, and thank you, Codster. And, we're signing off.
The Survivor 1243, out.